Hey, I'm registered dietitian Dr. Chris Mohr. I wanted to talk to you today about building a simple plate. And first of all, before I even get into that, I want to remind you that nutrition doesn't have to be that complicated. I think in the wellness industry, and I've been around this for 20 plus years now, we try to over-optimize everything. It's eat this, not that. It's black and white, and it's not how it is. So today, I'm going to show you just how to build a simple plate. What are the basic things you should look for when you're trying to fuel your body, when you're trying to maximize your performance and really just feel as good as you can. And here's an example of a balanced plate. So I have a chicken burger, which is a great source of protein, quick, easy, and threw that in on the stove, got that at the store. And as you can see here, put together a pretty large salad with a variety of vegetables, some fruit, have a little feta cheese on there, some dressing, some nuts. There's some dried fruit in there as well. Give me some balance of carbohydrates, some protein, some healthy fats, and I'm good to go. When we think about balancing a plate, it's really looking at what that plate or meal looks like. What is the nutrition balance on that plate? Now, I understand not every single meal is going to look the same. And also, I often remind myself and others that we don't eat for nutrition, we eat for flavor. So let's see how we can make the flavor meld with the nutrition and complement those two. So when I think about balancing a plate, I think about half of my plate with produce. Now, I know we don't always eat off of plates. Maybe we eat out of a bowl, like a bowl of cereal with some fruit on top, or you might make a smoothie and just blend some fruit in there with some protein or other nutrients. Maybe you're eating in a glass, like a yogurt parfait, like I'm gonna show you in a second. But what we wanna think about is half of the meal, approximately, as produce. It could be 2 handfuls is another way to look at it. So whatever that looks like for you in terms of produce. Then there's a half remaining, right, of that same plate. Divide that in half again, and approximately 1/4 of that will be protein, whatever that is. Animal protein, fish, chicken, turkey, beef. Vegetarian protein, nuts, tofu, tempeh, there's lots of different options. Or if you're maybe making a smoothie, it's a scoop of protein powder, and that's great too. Lastly, you have another 1/4 of that plate, which should be some kind of grain. Loading up on fiber, nutrition, the nutrients that come with that are all important. And again, that can come in so many different forms, shapes, sizes. The plate, or maybe you're drinking out of a blender with a smoothie or a bowl, like I said earlier. Mix and match, but remember, nutrition isn't black and white. What you do most of the time is more important than what you do some of the time. All right, so here I have another example of what it could look like to balance a plate. Pretty straightforward, and this is actually a snack I put together for my kids for after school. So I have some plain Greek yogurt on the bottom, certainly a great source of protein and other nutrients as well. A little bit of honey, so that offers some carbohydrates and certainly some flavor. Added some mango in there, a little bit more Greek yogurt, and some Honey Nut Cheerios on top for the grain. Pretty straightforward. We don't have to overcomplicate it. It's a great source of nutrition, great pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, or in my kid's case, great after-school snack.